Welcome back to Top 5 Water Repairs. Today I'd like to talk about why water pump fell and what you should look for when a water pump is failing and going bad. Basically, there are two different types of water pumps. They can either be mechanical or electrical. If it's mechanical, it's going to be driven by the serpentine belt, drive belt, timing belt, or timing chain. If it's electrical, obviously it's going to be powered by some sort of source, and it's going to be an electric motor that's going to cause coolant to circulate around the cooling system. Diagnosing a bad water pump is really straightforward. The first common sign is going to be leaks. It's going to be coolant leaks. So basically, I have three different water pumps over here, and they all have three different type of seals. So basically, this water pump has some sort of looks kind of like cardboard type of seal, and this water pump has a metal type of seal, and this water pump has a rubber type of seal. So when the water pump gasket or seal fell, it's going to allow water to seep through the water pump. So basically, what you're going to notice is water coming out of the. It's going to be on the belt side. It can either be a serpentine belt, drive belt, timing chain, or timing belt side. Basically, anywhere that has a timing cover as well. So basically, what you want to do, you want to get yourself a flashlight, shine in that area, and look for the water pump. So if you see water coming out beneath the water pump, you know the water pump is bad. There are a lot of different water pump design. For example, if you can't locate the water pump can be hidden behind some sort of cover, the timing cover. The timing cover can either be plastic or it can be metal. There's also water pumps out there that's located inside the timing cover, whereas when it starts to leak, it's going to cause coolant to leak inside, literally inside the engine, and start mixing with the engine oil. This is considered as a major design flaw, and these are the type of water pump you should keep an eye on, and you want to replace it ahead of time. You don't want to wait until it's failed because it can actually cause engine damage. The second common sign of a bad water pump is going to be some sort of noise. For example, I have this water pump over here that I replaced, and this one's pretty obvious that when this fails and it just says rotating, it's going to make some sort of metallic, it's going to make a knocking noise, and so on. So basically, when it reaches to this point, it is time to replace it. Also, I have this other water pump that I also replaced. This one didn't make too much noise, except it made some sort of whining noise at higher RPM. And so basically, this is also a sign that I knew that the water pump was failing, even though it did not leak water. Once it starts to make noise, you should always replace it. And here's another water pump that also failed. So basically, this one failed due to worn rubber seal. It looks like it's good condition, but you look at it carefully, there are some spots that's kind of ripped. So basically, this one just seeping a little bit of water. It didn't really quite make that much noise. It only made noise during startup and at cold start. Other than that, it was okay, but as long as it makes a little bit of noise, you should always replace it ahead of time because you do not want to wait for it to leak and cause the engine to overheat. Another sign that your water pump is failing is going to be visually, you can actually see it wobbling. So basically, as you can see, this water pump over here, it is attached to some sort of pulley. And then when it fails, you're going to see there's going to be a lot of slack. So basically, when it starts to wobble like this, it's going to cause the serpentine belt or the drive belt to slip off. And let's just say if it is driven by the timing belt like this one over here, it's going to cause the timing belt to slip off. And that can cause catastrophic engine damage, especially when you have an interference engine. So when you notice that your water pump or your pulleys is already wobbling, go ahead and replace it. There are a lot of reasons why water pump fell, and number one reason is going to be rust. So basically, if you're using improper coolant or improper coolant mix, it's going to cause your water pump to fail prematurely. For example, if you look at this water pump, it has a lot of rust on it. So basically, you know that there's improper coolant mix. So basically, there's more water than coolant. And also, if you use tap water, which is filled with minerals, it's also going to cause your cooling system to become rusted in the water pump as well. This is why you always want to use a distilled water. The second common cause is obviously going to be gasket, and basically you really don't have much control using the type of gasket that's given to you. But you just want to make sure if you're going to install these water pump, you want to properly torque them and make sure that you don't over tighten it, because that can cause the gasket or the seal to split. So always do things the right way, and you're going to make sure that your water pump will last longer. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to Top 5 Water Repairs.